What's going on, you guys? This is Aaron from Departures Capital, and welcome to our Friday afternoon live stream. I'm a little bit early today, and I noticed that the markets closed at 1. I guess for some reason I didn't catch that. I thought they were going to close at 4. I actually had some trades planned for end of day, but that didn't happen. So anyways, guys, welcome to the video. For anyone who is just tuning in, of course I'm going to say it a couple times, but don't forget to smash that like button. It helps so much, and we've gotten so many views recently. Traffic's picked up, and I wanted to give one final quick shout out to Daniel Pronk. Ever since he shouted me out in his gold video, the channel has been doing so much better. I've got a lot of great content for you guys. One sec, let me just check the live chat here. Okay, so we're gonna do comment of the day. What else are we gonna do? We're gonna talk a little bit about Departures stocks. I'm also gonna get your opinions on a new video. I'm gonna shoot a new video for Departures stocks. Let me just pull up the live chat here. Oops. There we go. What's up, man? Afria's doing crazy. What's up, Esteban? Crushing it with Mindmed. Bought at 58 cents. Nice. Mindmed's been a ride, guys. Mindmed's been a ride, and it's exciting to finally talk to you guys about it. So we can, you guys can ask me questions, all that kind of stuff. I just want to get through the market minute material first, see how many people we get in here, and then we'll continue on with the live stream. So the first thing I want to say for this live stream was we did, in fact, drop an interview from TAAT, Seti Coscarella, and I was surprised how many views it already got. It's pretty awesome. TAAT's one stock that we're going to take a look at a little bit later on in this video. CMPS ripped it. Mindmed will follow. I sure hope so, man. And the valuations are so far apart once again. With that move up in Compass, it's going to be pretty fun. So it's going to be pretty exciting. So anyways, that TAAT interview is up there, guys. I did a couple videos about some stocks I bought this week. I will be updating the private group for all my private group members, posting our trades in there. It was a rough week for the precious metals again, but I do think that this oversold sentiment is eventually just gonna get to a point where it's just too cheap to ignore. I think added FSM on 2021 big things coming, bro. I like FSM, obviously. It's my favorite stock for many reasons. We just dropped a video on Departures stocks. That was the next thing I wanted to say. Where's the channel? Where's the channel here? Departures stocks. So I think we might be logged in on Departures stocks. Yes, we are. So tune into Departures stocks, our brand new channel. We got way more subs. We're almost at 1,000. Get this channel to 1,000 subs, guys, and if you can, just subscribe to there. I will be posting more and more content. Also, feel free to drop a comment below in the live stream chat about what type of video you want me to shoot today, because right after this live stream, I'm going to shoot a video for Departures stocks. So if there's any topics you want me to talk about, I'll be making more. And as this channel grows, I'm just going to be more and more excited to make videos. I mean, I'm already excited. Things are going great for this channel, but it's nice to see your baby growing, and it's only been a month with this thing, so it's fun. Why does the gold get downy so hard? So it's risk on sentiment, I believe. I mean, people just want to buy these growth stocks that are going crazy. I mean, the millennials right now, they don't really want to touch the precious metals, but just give it some time. I mean, personally, I'll stay long-term on gold. I have no plans to sell. Like I said, if we get to 1750, I'll probably nibble away at a few positions, adding a little bit. And then finally 1700. That's probably the lowest I'll go. I don't see gold going much lower than 17. I mean, anything's possible, obviously. There are some super bearish analysts with $1,500 price targets, but I don't think so. So what price target will you start taking profits on Mindmed? That's a great question. I did want to say that $4 and above does look like a pretty interesting level, because it seems as soon as they get above $4 in the next 3 years, they will initiate that acceleration clause to push through the warrants so they can raise another almost 20 million. Now, I don't know how much that would really affect the stock. If anything, it might benefit the stock. We've seen that a couple times with Fosterville South, and directors exercising warrants, actually pushing the stock back up. So that's a really great question, and $4 to $5 to be honest, I've got a portion of Mindmed in my TFSA, so I'll probably keep all of that and just ride it out. And then the other portion, which is the bigger portion in my my account that will actually be taxed, I'll probably I don't know, maybe take some profits, but not right now. I think that there's still so much more upside with this potential uplisting. Compass is absolutely taken off, and I think it's like selling. It's a really bad comparison, guys, and I'm sorry, but it's like selling ACB when it was starting to rocket up higher at $2. We know how high it got. Not saying that Mindmed's anywhere comparable to ACB. They're not, but the sectors are in terms of the interest and how fast they've moved up. So, nice. What's up, Amish? Amish is on a new diet. I know, man. Me too. Like, this diet this week, it's been a grind, boys. So, let's see. Should we sell gold to buy shares like Neo and Tesla? Thanks again for all the nice work. And yeah, no. I mean, I'm not gonna tell you what to do. I'm never giving financial advice. Never tell you to buy or sell. But that's not what I would do. Like, I'm just I'm not really an EV bull, you could say. I feel like the market's very highly valued. I'm not gonna, well, yeah, I mean, I guess I'll say it. I feel like it's in a little bit of a bubble, but you know, there's gonna still be runners, and until this risk-off sentiment changes, the EV sector is probably gonna get a lot of love. So I wouldn't, you know, discredit anything in the EV sector, even Tesla. It's just, there's so much money pouring into that sector from the millennials. I mean, I don't know when they'll wake up and start buying gold, but that's just me, guys. So anyways, enough with this. So drop those suggestions down below in the comments. Let me know about departure stocks and what types of videos that you guys would like. Just bought into the Mindmed hype this week, went through their website and looked further into it, and there is definitely lots of upside. Yes, there is. So it's a very exciting time to own Mindmed, and we're going to talk a little bit about the movement in the markets here, but I do want to do comment of the day first, because you know we got to do that. We can't miss that. These are your market minutes still, guys. So anyone own SCR? Canadian government just legalized sports betting for single sports events. Really took off today. We'll take a look at all that stuff in just 2 seconds, but I do want to quickly go over comment of the day. So we're going to do comments for TAAT's video, as it got a ton of views already so far, over 1,000 in the first couple hours, so I was pretty happy with that. Seems to be a lot of interest in TAAT from the community, so I'm happy that you guys like that. Was expecting to start seeing product in stores November 27th. I'll take a date over at Free Pack. Of course, try TAAT USA. You can get a free pack. I used to, but sold in the summer, unfortunately. This guy with the heavy gold callouts. Haha, you kill me. Buy some platinum. It dipped. What's up, Kai Turn Up Milla? Nice to have you here. We can talk later. Yes, I'm calling out the millennials on gold. I swear I'm 60 years old at heart, but was expecting to start. Okay, launch day is not today, but soon, as per their latest tweets from yesterday. It made no sense for them to launch the day after Thanksgiving holiday, and that's why it's been moved. That totally makes sense to me. Thanks for this interview. I appreciate hearing straight from the CEO regarding the launch. Yes, so Seti is an awesome guy. He's an Italian guy just like myself. Well, Seti's more Italian than me, but Salt King, another winner, bought at 84 cents, and we're over $3 already. Congrats. Any of you guys in the chat in on TAAT? I did trade it, and I was looking to buy the pullback, so we'll see. Great, I heard there's a slight delay in launch, only a day. Can you confirm that? And I think you are correct with that. So that's it for comment of the day for TAAT. Let's quickly go to our 5 stocks video. And it was quite cloudy yesterday. So this video is kind of funny. I love these crypto people, man. Look at this, 47 replies, 33 replies. Like, holy smokes. What's up, Jason Lee? Smash the like button for Aaron. That's a great idea. You guys should continue to smash the like button for this stream. Okay, let's get to a real comment here. We'll just show some love for some people in the comments. Here from Pronk, I subscribed. Love the gold despite being a millennial. Love it. Francisco Radar, this guy's awesome. Look at his profile picture. Check out Solar and MTRX on the TSX. Might be interesting. I'm buying Acon these days for the dividend. This guy's hilarious, Andrew. Mr. Handsome back with another great video. Oh my gosh. Okay, one sec. Thanks for the videos. Found your channel before. Glad I found your channel before it blows up. I mean, I hope so. RIOV for the gold miners. Should try to interview RIO CEO Alex Black for this show. You have a Facebook community, yes. Search us up on Departures Capital on Facebook. D. Walters, I bought some more TAAT today. I was actually going to do that until I realized the market closed at 1. Silly me. Check out Anti-B Therapeutics. Will do. Bought 100,000, is that 100,000 shares of Mindmed? I just don't get why you would consider selling shares of Mindmed if it is $4 to $5. What will make you not sell a single share? What will make you not sell a single share of Mindmed if it goes that high? If it goes to $4 or $5 and they're still not on the NASDAQ, then yeah, I probably won't be selling. Or I'd put a stop loss order in. I mean, I'd love to hear your investment thesis. Sorry if I said your name wrong. Delicious Singh. But you got quite the position, buddy. So what's your target? Let me know what your target is. My Amish community has a mushroom farm. Nice, man. Should take it public. That'd be interesting. John Hughes, Rich TV is a real deal. Big shout out to Rich TV Live one more time. We worked together for quite a while, and Rich is awesome. And I don't know what this is, but next. So, guys, I don't know. That's a really funny picture of me. Let's take a look at Compass now. So, Compass Pathways ran like crazy today, and I couldn't find any news why. So, I feel like some things, happening. Maybe some people know some things that others don't, but the only things I could find was one article from the Motley Fool saying, should you buy Compass Pathways? So now we've got a $1.7 billion valuation. Mindmed is lagging them like crazy now. We're at 669 million. So if we put that into perspective, that's roughly, let's go to Yahoo Finance and check MMEDF. So we're at 484 million. We're not even at 500 million for Mindmed. That means it would have to like 3.5x just to get to Compass's valuation. That's 171 USD, or sorry, $1.71 USD. Thanks. It is Dilshire. My target for the stock is $12. Totally possible in this market. I mean, let's say we got to 5 and then we went on to the NASDAQ and it doubled like Compass did. There we'd be at 10. You just don't know in this environment. It's an awesome environment to be in. And it's awesome to have gotten in where we got in. But yeah, so Compass is at 50. They have, as you mentioned earlier, many more drugs in the pipeline. That's fair to say. I do agree that they have a much more, comprehensive pipeline in terms of clinical trials. So if anything, let's face it, Mindmed should be worth more than Compass. So, of course, that is speculation. We got to get there first. So we'll see. But obviously, I'd rather hold Mindmed than Compass. Compass just has one thing that they're targeting. So we're going to get into the news that could have driven Compass, but I really don't think that the Motley Fool made this stock go up 16% and then another 4 in after hours. So we're at like $50 a share now for Compass. We'll add tack on 4%. It's like $1.75 billion market cap right now. So Compass Pathways isn't the only pharmaceutical company looking into psychedelic therapies. Of course, let's just compare it to their current. How is this their current competitors? I get GW Pharma, Cresco Labs. They're an MSO. So let's see. The potential for growth is mushrooming. The CDC estimates 1 in 5 adults will experience some type of mental health issue. So let's see what they have to say all in all. Even if clinical trials show psilocybin to be the next green, it would require a long regulatory and political slog to get it legalized. Compass Pathways would also face a lot of potential competition if its therapy is approved. This isn't the type of stock I'd recommend devoting a large share of your portfolio to, but it's potentially worth a smaller investment depending on what level of risk you're willing to accept. So that's like not even a super bullish tone from the Motley Fool. So Here. Guys, is my audio low? Someone just said my audio is low. I can turn it up a little bit. Maybe that'll help. Tell me if that's better. So yeah, like I was saying, for this Compass article, it's not even like a super bullish article about the company. So I don't know. We saw this happen to Mindmed when they pushed up and then announced financing. And, you know, to be honest, Mindmed has held on really nicely. We'll take a look at all those stocks in a little bit later on in this live stream. I just want to get to a few things. Why does it say 217 here for Mindmed? What did we close at, guys? Okay. Audio is good. So Charlie, man, you got to turn up the volume a little bit. Sorry, buddy. Gotta get some external speakers. Just kidding. IPNFF is running AR as a future. It's following what Next did, and there are only 2 companies that sell AR as a product. So, all right, let me get through this first. So that was the one positive thing when it came to Compass. I only found 3 things recently. The next thing was psychedelic drug stock. Biggest investor closed $125 million financing. That was on the 23rd. That definitely didn't affect the stock today. And then this also came out on the 23rd, and it was a super bearish article from Seeking Alpha on Compass Pathways. So it's like it's up on no news, which I mean, it's not necessarily a bad thing. But what's going on here? The market isn't still trading, is it? Or am I just, you know, maybe we are still trading. Looks like the Canadian markets are still open, guys. And the American markets aren't, so maybe I can make those trades that I wanted to make. I'm pretty sure I got Mindmed from you. So if so, I owe you, my guy, 6,000 at 58 cents. Let's go. Awesome, buddy. You're up 400% almost. Almost. Congrats. Turned 3 grand into 12. All right, sweet. So if Canadian markets are still trading, I can actually make those trades. So I wanted to actually trim a few positions in the precious metal sector that I added like this week because they're still up a couple percent, and I'm gonna buy some Carebook. Let's see what they're trading at right now. This is one. Oh man, they're in the green. Oh no, this is delayed. There we go, down 3.94%. Perfect. Because I started nibbling away at like $1.70, and I want to add a little bit more, around $1.50. Carebook's an interesting company. Canadian market is open. OTC closed at 2. I'm saving some MMEDF shares and selling the rest. I'm holding until they uplist, if they uplist. I will definitely hold all the shares in my TFSA for Mindmed, just because, you know, that is the kind of stock that has the potential to triple, quadruple, 5x from here. Obviously, nothing's guaranteed, but we already saw what happened. So, all right, guys. So let's talk about the actual market. So what the heck happened on the actual market? So gold's still trading actually down to 1783. Boo-hoo, and silver is down another 2.9%, but the miners aren't getting clobbered as bad as I thought they would be. The Dow, S&P, and the Nasdaq closed in the green, with the Nasdaq rallying. Let's take a quick look at what pushed the markets. The S&P closed at record highs on Friday as tech continued to rack up gains, but the market is totally ignoring potential lockdowns and all of that stuff, but we'll see what happens. I want to talk quickly about gold because we do have some info from Kitco, and we got to cover gold. So we do have, this was on the 26th, gold price to see strongest boom in history after reset at this level. So of course this guy's a super gold bull, but let's just read these 2 quick highlighted paragraphs. Harry Dent, founder of HS Dent, is calling for gold to see its final rally to 2,200 per ounce next year before falling to multi-year lows after in 2022. The new lows should present a new buying opportunity. From 2022 on, I'll be buying gold hand and fist. It's going to hold up better than most commodities, he says. So we'll see. I would probably be selling into the next rally when it happens, just as I've just been adding and adding and adding as gold has been dipping. So that's kind of my strategy. I'll definitely be taking some profits as gold goes higher, if it goes higher next year, which I'm hoping it does. And then reposition, take some cash, and see what the future brings. But that also depends on how much it rallies and if it rallies. I'm expecting gold to go up. When this crisis starts to build next year, it's going to see more stimulus. It's going to go up at first. I have a target of 2200. Dense at 2200 is the strong resistance in the coming months. And then the crash back down to its 2015 lows around $1,000. Wow. I don't know about that, but we'll see if it happens. Anything could happen. But when deflation sets in like the Lehman Bros back in 2008, gold went down 33%, silver was down 50%. So he's a bull and a bear at the same time. Interesting opinion. Let's take a look at the Kitco Gold Survey, guys. So vaccine hopes will continue to weigh on gold price. The survey shows the majority of Wall Street analysts are bearish on gold over the next week, and optimism among retail investors remains below 50% after falling to a multi-year low. So yeah, bearish sentiment. 1850 now. I did say we might sell down to that level, so we'll see what happens. The reopening trade will continue to put pressure on gold as people exit the safe haven, but it's always when it's extremely oversold is when it just gains a bunch of traction. It'll just pop one day. So until then, like I said, 1750 and 1700, that's when I'll add to my mining stocks. But for now, just a hold. I'm actually in the green on a lot of my positions, which is quite surprising. So in terms of survey, this is the first week we saw Wall Street actually 53% bearish and 40% bullish. So the sentiment is shifting. Main Street remains more bullish than bearish, but below 50% once again. So I like these times for gold though, because it's nice when it's so oversold. We're not making money yet, but it's setting up for a pretty good trade because the long-term fundamentals still remain, in my opinion. So gold futures prices are sharply down and hit a 5-year month low in early US trading. Silver prices hit a 2-month low. After an overnight session of uneventful and near steady price action, the New York session began with strong selling pressure. So it's always like the American traders slam the gold market, but also it was options expiration. So what can we expect now? Let's get into some of our favorite stocks, guys, since we're done talking about gold. So the one company, like I said, I do want to buy is Carebook. So I need to see which positions I'm going to reduce a little bit. I want to double my position in Carebook. So far, just let's see. Was at 170, so I had like almost 3,000 shares, I think, something like that. Zero selling Mindmed, hold fast men, onward and upward to $30. Let's go, Justin. So this video is titled, what stocks did I buy or sell this week? So I'm gonna start talking about the stocks that I bought this week, and then you guys can interrupt me in the comments and let me know some stocks to take a look at, and we'll do that. So drop those comments. All right. So DSV. Discovery Metals is one stock that I've been really liking recently, and I've been talking about it. Actually discovered it around $1.70, $1.80, and bought it on the way down. Didn't touch it on the way up. Bought it on the dip here below $1.60, and now we're back up to $1.75. So it's really crazy because these silver mining stocks have held on so well compared to the actual price of silver. But I think it's probably, maybe the oversold sentiment. There's some positivity in the markets. Usually when I used to see, like, let's say a 2 to 3% dip in silver, like we're down 2.9%, the miners would go down 7, 8, 10%, but we're not getting that, which makes me believe that the investors in these companies, they might be looking into the future thinking I don't know how long this dip in the physical metal is actually going to last. So you guys let me know what your opinion is on that. All right, so Discovery Metals was one, Kirkland Lake was another. Kirkland Lake dipped to $50. Looks like it has some heavy resistance, or sorry, support at $50. This thing has just been on a tremendous slide. But I really think, Kirkland Lake's it is one of those producers that's just making a killing when it comes to, the amount of cash that they're making, the amount of cash on their balance sheet. It looks like they're going to acquire Wallbridge Mining. What's your opinion on Cloud MD? All right, let's take a look at that. One sec, buddy. Ticker symbol DOC. So it's trading at $2.40. Around $2 instantly looks like a pretty decent entry point for me. I don't own any DOC. I don't own any Cloud MD, but I would say $2 looks pretty good. The stock has had a nice pullback from 320, but this momentum does look good even at this level. The stock has been making higher lows, which is good. So, even an entry point now, I mean, it does kind of look like it's going to keep on chugging. So, I do like the company, though. I think they've got a lot of potential. $396 million market cap. We've seen a couple Canadian telehealth plays get over $1 billion, so I wouldn't bet against that. I mean, it might pull back a little bit more, but they're a pretty good company. I mean, they look to be a pretty good company. So that's my opinion on DOC. Now let's take a look at a few more companies. What else do we get this week? Oh yeah, Silver One. Don't worry, guys. We'll talk about the growth stocks too. Else Nutrition having a tremendous day today. Super happy about that. Silver One. Silver One was a good buy. I think I got it around. When did we announce that buy? It's like around 50 cents. Yeah, right around the mid 50s, I think, or the mid 50s or 60 cents, somewhere around there. But I know that I'm up about 5 to 6 cents on it. So far it's been pretty good. Eric Sprott owns a huge chunk of this, so that's what I like to see. All right, guys. Let's oh yeah, smash the like button. We've got 68 people in the chat now, and that's awesome. This stream's looking pretty good. We're gonna be talking about a new gold mining stock, JAG, brought to you by Daniel Prunk. So thank you, Daniel. It's up 2.5% today on a red day. And the yield, look at the yield on this thing, 5.1%. I was like, how is this even possible for a mining stock? You bought 60 cents. Okay. Thanks, Timothy. You're right. I was gonna say 50 cents. I'm not up that much on that stock. Definitely up a couple cents though. So Jaguar Mining. Jaguar Mining is an interesting one because I wanted to show you the ownership on this company. Let's go. Investors. Investor information. Where is the investor? There we go. Perfect. All right, guys. So let's, the one thing that right away I was like, holy smokes, the dividend yield, 4 to 5%. Their AISC is pretty decent, around $1,000. But look at this. Eric Sprott owns 48.9% of the company, and then Sprott Asset Management owns another 13.3%. So if you want an Eric Sprott play, Jaguar Mining, he pretty much owns the majority stake in the company. What about the stock Peter talked about? Have you looked at them? TSX is still open and Mindmed is still going up. Not tax TSX. I get it, bro. Elliot, Mindmed no-brainer for all $700. Is Mindmed going to $700? I don't know. I'm instantly gonna retire if that happens. Let's check in on Mindmed, guys. It's at 217. I mean, we've been noticing these days where it goes up in the morning and kind of just bounces around. So it's definitely leveling out. It's held up very well. I expected it to sell off and around to $2, but the chart's looking pretty good. I mean, it's looking like it's doing a bit of consolidating, kind of waiting for a breakout, fingers crossed. I think the next breakout for me, I'll probably set a stop. I want to see it above $3. And then I'll set a stop on a really small position around $3 and let it ride. Did you ever pick up the Very Good Food Company? That one has been great so far, and I didn't, unfortunately. That one's been a killer. The Very Good Food Co. Ticker symbol VERY. Smash the like button, guys. 74 people in here. Let's get this to 100. And don't forget to subscribe to Departures Stocks. Actually, you know what? I think I'm logged in on Departures Stocks, so let's go to our own stream. Has been great. There we go. Yeah, smash that like button, guys. 29 likes. Come on. Just invested my life savings into Carebook. Subscribe now. Thanks. Okay. Amish Capital back at it with the great financial advice. Always remember, Departures Capital, never financial advice. Amish investments with conviction. I like it. Okay. So, Carebook continues to drop as Amish Capital takes big position. Headline news. Just kidding. Yeah, let's go to Yahoo Finance. Because that's apparently the only way that we can get a real quote on Carebook. Now it's down to 158. See, Amish Capital starts talking about it, and now we're down to 158. Look at that funny picture of me. Sold my buggy, sold my children to Amish family, sold my Amish farm, sold my Amish wife to neighbor and for labor purposes just to buy Carebook. Amish is going all in. Do you think telehealth stock will be negatively impacted by this global illness news in the short term? If so, how long do you think it will take for this industry to recover after some pullback? And that's the thing. Vaccine stocks have taken a hit. Telehealth stocks have taken a hit. But long term, I do see that industry continuing to move forward because it just makes sense to have, telehealth. I think that after this, people are going to realize a lot of things, that they did before that they don't need to do anymore. So that's just my opinion. Yay, we're almost at 100 people, guys. Keep hitting that like button. I see 84 in the stream and I'm watching and only 40 likes. What's going on here? So, next company, the Very Good Food Co. had another run today up to $5.50. This thing's crazy. A buddy of mine told me, hey man, this thing's gonna be huge. Buy it at $1.30. Boy, why didn't I take part in that? I even made a video about it. I even interviewed their CEO. Like, what's wrong with me? I guess, I used to not really invest as much into some of the companies that I talk about. And now I realize, like, if I see a company I like, I'm going to invest into them. Is Mindmed trying to get into the telehealth with Albert? Going long on Mindmed to 350. Still see it hit over $3. I'm with you on that one in the short term. I hope that we can get there. I am the mighty Thor. Nice, man. Where's my Thor emoji? Oh, shoot. Whatever. Thought I had a hammer. What's Thor's favorite stock? I guess the chat's delayed. Hey guys. Justin, would you like to become Amish? Uh-oh. This is not a recruitment live stream. This is such a bad picture of me. I'm closing that. Okay. We're just going to, is there a market scenario where you would sell gold and silver stocks? Great question. Yes, I'd say. If gold ran to 2,500 again, I'd probably start taking some profits. I think we're too oversold to sell right now. I think that if we really did see some recovery, some lasting recovery, and the Fed started to talk rates, I think that that would really impact gold. I just don't see how we're going to get higher rates yet. I really don't, but anything's possible. Shoot. There was another one I wanted to take a look at. That's pretty much it. I think that, you know, we've waited so long for gold to for gold to rally back up that it's going to come. But yeah, I hope that we can see gold at 2,500 or 2,000 to 2,500. I just want to make a decent return on my positions, and then we'll revisit profit taking and where I think the market's going to go after that. So guys, I got a quick question for you. Where is everybody tuning in from? Where are you guys from? That's what I guess I wanted to say. Or the government outlawed gold. That is one thing. Oh my God. MMEDS. Should I continue to hold Suncor? I broke even a couple of days ago, and now I'm in the red about 3% again. Tough question, man. I am personally an energy bear, so I sold the majority of my oil stocks. I like to invest in industries that are growing. Unfortunately, like oil might bounce still. I mean, if we get a recovery, oil might bounce, but I'm not a long-term bull when it comes to energy. However, I do have AltaGas, I have Enbridge, and maybe International Pipeline, Interpipeline. I think it's IPL. Yeah. We can talk quick, like 2 seconds about oil stocks. IPL has bounced off of those horrific lows of $5. You know, not back to $20, but not doing too bad. AltaGas. That's not the right company. ALA. Ticker symbol ALA. Oh, up to 19. That's pretty impressive, actually, guys. Wow, I am quite impressed by that. Although not a great 5-year chart, AltaGas is kind of grouped in that utility sector, so natural gas we're going to need. We can't face it. We can't fight that. All right, guys. Prescott, Alberta, Saskatoon, Manitoba, buy NEO. Bitcoin is better than gold. Sorry, I don't agree. St. Jacobs, Vancouver Island. Nice, nice. Thanks for sharing that, guys. Manitoba is all Amish. Interesting. What are your thoughts about ACB with looming lawsuits? A year ago, a lot of SPAC stocks went up many-fold. Do you think this trend will continue? Because right now it feels like every SPAC just doubles. I think that we will continue with this risk on trade until it just runs out. So I think in Q1, something's going to hit in Q1 that's going to change things. But until then, I think, you know, we're still off to the races. And that's my only reason for, you know, considering selling a position of Mindmed. Just because I think that... Have you ever paid with gold? No, I haven't paid with gold, but I also haven't paid with Bitcoin. I get that you can pay with Bitcoin. It's okay if you're a crypto bull. I just don't understand it as much. So, you know, I've bought in gold. I've held gold. Not to make that argument of a digital asset versus a physical asset, but sorry, Aubrey, I'm not a Bitcoin fan. But you've done well if you've owned Bitcoin. So I saw Ripple on the dip drop 50% in one day, which I also don't like the volatility when it comes to cryptos. I think the volatility is a little crazy, but that's just me. Great financial instrument to trade. I think Ripple will be an interesting cryptocurrency to watch, but I don't know, just not for me. Enbridge and PPL. Qualicum, Vancouver Island. I'm actually thinking of looking at some real estate in Vancouver or in BC. I would love to check it out. I need to go there first and see what it's like and see if I fall in love. But what about TSNP? Anyways, guys, we were looking at oil stocks. There was one last stock I wanted to look at, which was Enbridge, and then we will get into a few more companies. There are some growth stocks that I want to talk about, and I'm going to have to end this stream in like 10 to 20 minutes just so that I can make some trades before the close. So Enbridge has done... Actually, it's had a bad 6 months, dropping to 36. You know, this stock bottomed at like 33 in the crash, and we're only up to 41 now. We were at highs of 46. Although Enbridge's dividend is pretty solid, but you know, I get it. It's 7 to 8%, but if the stock doesn't perform much or is even in the red, it's kind of not worth it in my opinion. So we'll see how I feel about Enbridge. Let's see. SPAC, VFAC. Now MP is up 75% in the last few weeks. Saved my rear end this month. Awesome. Be careful once you cross the Rockies. You tend to stay. Stock. Thank you for watching all my videos. TSNP. We'll take a look at that in 1 second. What's up, David? You're in Ottawa. Anyone else invest in stonks? Thank you for the help to all. Thanks for help. New to all this stuff. Yes, sir. You will be moving out of BC when Mindmed has made you millions. Maybe I'll be moving into BC because maybe I didn't move there yet at that point. But I get what you're saying. I like the mindset. That sounds great to me, buddy. Smash the like button, guys. Get it to 50 likes at least. XRT puts. Anyways, let me look at that one stock for you, TSNP. And then we'll talk about the other stocks that I really wanted to talk about. Holy. I don't know, man. Like, we see runners like this all the time. I've never heard of this company before. I think that's a tremendous rally from 1.9 cents to 10 cents. I don't know what to say for that one. Interesting. Why is Compass jumping so much, boss? I tried to see why, and I found 3 things. I found a super bearish article from Seeking Alpha, which I don't think is the reason why Compass is going up. I found an article from The Motley Fool saying that Compass is not bad, but they only have 1 clinical trial. And then I found a 3rd article talking about some old news from last week. So I didn't see any news. Like, we can go right here and Google Compass Pathways news. Like, I don't see anything. Is Compass Pathways stock a buy? That's from a week ago. I doubt that had anything to do with it. Compass Pathways, an overvalued psychedelic company. That's from 4 days ago. 2 weeks ago. We could maybe this is 5 hours ago. Atai's $105 million Series C highlights growing interest in this sector. With this week's huge Series C round, Berlin-based Atai Life Sciences has attracted big attention to the space. So I doubt that's what made Compass go up. There's no real news, which is weird. Okay. I'm out, boys. Have a good weekend, and remember, don't be a beta and hold on to your Mindmed. We've got the boys. It is going up, so Mindmed can even further is obvious. Yeah. So thanks. Slack USD is another one. Got to check it out Monday. Yeah, Slack's interesting. Tech stock, but I don't have anything against tech. I mean, tech's still fun, but I'm just not a tech investor, I guess you could say. Maybe if you guys give me a really good tech play. We're at 98. We're at 98 viewers live now, so smash that like button, and also don't forget to subscribe to Departures Stonks. We're at 822 subscribers still, guys. We need to get this to 1,000 ASAP. And also drop me some comments. Let me know what kind of videos you'd like me to make for Departure Stocks. There's a bunch of people in here now. So yeah, smash the like, y'all. I agree with that. American Airlines. Oh. Let's take a quick look. So now Mindmed is my largest position. Yes, it is. Just because it's 4x'd over the last little while. So what can I say? Not really complaining about that. I haven't taken a look at the airlines recently. I know they got a boost. A lot of investors going back into value. The lowest we've seen it at was 826 this year. It's a recovery play. I mean, I'm not that kind of investor anymore. I used to be. When it's weird. When I was like younger, I used to love to buy these stocks that were just cheap, looked cheap on the charts. But after playing around in certain sectors, I realized that I like to get in at a decent position, at a decent level. But if I don't like the sector, I'm not just gonna buy it because it's cheap. So Canadian pension plan bought into Planeteer this week. That's pretty sweet. Stay the course. So yeah, guys. After this video, I'm going to make a few trades and then shoot a video for Departures stocks. So please drop me some comments and let me know what types of videos you'd want me to make. Hey, Thor, hit Mindmed with the lightning to fire it up. That sounds like a fantastic idea. Yeah, Mindmed is in the red now. We're down 1 cent, guys. What is going on? We need Thor with that hammer. Oh, we're back at 212. We're flat. So, I mean, it's thin trade right now. Like I said, I did a quick, analysis on Mindmed. I was looking at the charts. Actually, I dropped a video on Departures stocks. So where is that? What's that video? Top 3 stocks to buy for December, and I was doing a little bit of technical analysis. We can kind of try and, you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but Mindmed looks like it's going to trade anywhere from 190 to 230. 230 looks like a level of resistance, and we have attempted to break it once, twice, 3, and 4 times, basically. So I think if we can get back up to 230 again, looks like we're going to break it. We have seen this rather annoying sell-off twice in a row. Mindmed's rallied up in the morning, sold off, rallied up in the morning, sold off. And it looks like it's consolidating, but it looks like it's forming a longer wedge. So we'll see, guys. These periods of lower volatility and consolidation, are not necessarily bad, and it almost sets it up for another rally. Like we've seen this happen a couple times with Mindmed when it started to, got to $1.30, we dropped down to $1, we bounced off that, slowly headed higher. So I think we're going to trade within this range for a while, and then fingers crossed, some good news, we can head higher. Whoa. Lots of comments. Bioharvest, you'll regret not getting it. Check out Aurora Solar, ACU. A vid on Planet 13 would be great. ACB to the moon. With a decrease in business class, would AC be back to 2020 highs? I don't know. Let's see. Stock, yes indeed. Will it go sideways until the deal is finalized on December 15th? Do you think uranium mining and nuclear energy are going to play a big role in the future? Do you think in the future the negative stigma will change? So I've become increasingly more bullish on nuclear energy, I would say. And if you take a look at the market, the demand is definitely going to be there. Of course, you know, Cameco can fire up supply real quick if they have to. But yeah, you know, I think uranium is going to be part of the mix when it comes to global energy production. It's a lot cleaner. There is still some risk involved, but stocks are cheap enough to really consider some positions. CCO, not COO. So Cameco really hasn't done too much. It did have a little bit of a nice run there back in March. It went from 7 to 14. The thing is, though, the market, we've been in such a nasty downtrend since that whole Fukushima thing. We really saw the stock drop, and it's just been attempting to put in some kind of bottom. Let's take a look at the 5-year chart. I mean, $10 looks like the floor, and I'm sure there's lots of upside if the market does do well. There's also another one, and I talked about this in the last video on departure stocks. 3 stocks for December, so check that out. And I'm watching, guys. Oh, we got one more subscriber. Thank you. Get this channel to 1,000 subscribers, please. You saw that Peter Grandich is feeling better. Yes, sir. And I tweeted that. So right here, got to give Peter Grandich a quick shout out. Well, we already did, but let's go back to our... I'm going to change this too. We hit 30,000 subscribers finally. All right. So fever down near normal and nice warm day for late November. So we opened the house windows and I'm sitting on the patio. You really, truly never appreciate anything until it's possible. It won't be anymore. So, big shout out to Peter Grandich. We just recently interviewed him. He's an awesome, humble, knowledgeable guy, and it was great. So he talking about how he wasn't feeling good. Slept for 3 hours, had some chills, fever above 100, getting a test. So stay safe in these times, guys, especially, you know, protect your parents and grandparents. That is one thing that I do believe in, very much so. Like Mindmed has a great opportunity, but the stock can easily go south if the clinical trials don't make it. Bioharvest actually has a patented life-changing technology by multiplying the cells of any plant. U.S. government announced today will happen for federal legalization, and holy smokes, guys, that would be pretty intense. So that would definitely boost this sector too. It's just inevitable for the speculation to trickle down. So we're gonna stay for 9 more minutes. Are there any stocks that are right now not publicly traded, but you see great potential in them? So we will be bringing a new interesting upcoming stock to the community. It's called Ritual Investor, Ritual Mushrooms. Take a look at that. They do have a website, I think. So we will be working with them, making some videos for them. So let's take a look at them. It's RRITUAL can't spell today. Mushrooms. Ritual recognized at annual ECRM Buyer's Choice Awards. So you can look them up, do a little bit of research on them. They're a new upcoming IPO, so that should be pretty exciting. There's another one called Hemp Fusion. So that is going to be interesting. I'm not too sure which one I like better. Probably Ritual, just because it's more so tied to the mushroom space, and I think that sector has a little, more potential to run, just because people are favoring the mushroom stocks right now. Mask up America. It can be done with fungus too, aka psilocybin. Okay, so I've got my pen, I've got my pad, and I'm going to be coming up with some video topics for this video. So guys, let me know. The first thing that I see is bioharvest, thanks to B. Jones. Bioharvest video. Let me know anything else, any other topics. I'll be writing it down. Dividend stocks? I don't know. You guys still care about dividend stocks? No one cares about dividend stocks anymore, right? You just want those 100% gainers. Else Nutrition. Else Nutrition's been an absolute runner these days. $4.41. Wow. ACB. Into cart. Trust me, you won't regret it. I have a video up on them. Thanks, man. I'll take a look. What should I title the video? One super hot growth stock for 2021. Actually, I'll pull them up in a sec. Into cart. MSOs. MSOs are a great spot to be right now. Bluestone Resources. Bluestone Resources, gotta say I'm happy with them. Insanely high grade drill results. Bluestone. We already talked about them a lot though. But I'll write it down just because I like them and I just bought them. It's okay, Mitch. I know you're excited. You want to use caps. I'm okay with that. So are we going to get a green close or are we going to continue selling off into the close? Nope. Mindmed is absolutely flat right now. That's one thing that's been annoying me though, is this, downtrend throughout the day. Pop in the morning and downtrend. I'd rather have a dip in the morning and then green into the close, if you know what I mean, guys. There's just not a lot of volume right now. But I'm surprised we didn't get higher prices for that price action that we saw in Compass. How did you actually know about Mindmed? Because you were one of the first people that actually traded this company. That is correct. And I was actually at their IPO. Sorry, my neck's killing me. It was awesome, guys. I was at their IPO. I got to meet JR. He invited me. I got to meet Kevin O'Leary. It was sweet. You can check on Twitter if you don't believe me. There's a picture of me taking a selfie at the Neo while they were taking a picture on Bloomberg. It's pretty funny. Let's just see if I can find that funny video. Or funny. Mindmed IPO. Let's see here. Yeah. So there's, shoot. Check this out, guys. There's me in the background. You can't see my hand. I don't know why they cut it off, but I was taking a selfie. Anyways, I work with some interesting marketing agencies, and they actually told me about it, and they hire me for other videos, like CEO interviews and stuff. So I jumped on it. I was proactive, and I was talking to JR before the interview. We did the interview, and he told me that he was going to be in Toronto. I was in Toronto for PDAC, which is the big mining convention. And then, one thing led to another. He said, come, and I was like, holy, like, you're going to invite me? Yeah, come. It was really cool. There wasn't that many people. It was literally like right before COVID started, and no one was wearing masks, obviously. There was actually one of the first reported cases at that convention. The convention was like 10 or 20,000 people, and everybody got an email saying there was an active case here, and I'm like freaking out for 2 weeks. But That's when we didn't know as much as we do now about the whole thing. But it was awesome. But honestly, just kind of luck. That's kind of how life is. I wonder if also the holiday has Mindmed moving the way it is. And also wanted to say that last interview with JR, he said like I was invited to the NASDAQ. So if they uplist to the NASDAQ, like I'm guessing that's what he's focusing on, or like that's what his hopes are. That's what my hopes are too. I'm not really looking forward to traveling, to be honest, if it happens, but if it happens, it happens, and I want it to happen. So it's like, regardless, I think I'd take my chances and go, because when do you have a chance like this? And I've talked about this company and it's done well for the community, and I feel like I'd have to be there. So just wear a mask and go or something, I don't know. But anyways, guys, you can count on me for more updates. You know, I will be on it. It's what I love doing, and you guys make the channel what it is, so thank you for supporting Departures Capital. It's been really awesome to be able to, you know, find cool companies, talk about cool companies, and see you guys win too. But obviously at the end of the day, you know, like I talk about investing, so you always got to do your own research and due diligence and not just buy anything I buy, or actually never do that. It's not financial advice. I just want to make that clear. A lot of people, well, at least back when the channel started, like people were hating on me or whatever. It's new, when it's obvious, like when you're new to something, people will hate on you, and I didn't know what to talk about. So ACB was the only company that my videos ever got views with. So talk about ACB all day, and then people say I'm an ACB pumper, but realistically I was just, you know, an unexperienced retail investor that ended up losing quite a lot of money on ACB. But you learn from that, and here we are today, so can't really complain. Anyways, guys, that's the story of the day. I'm up 450% on Mindmed. Congratulations. Hilo, thoughts on Cybin? Let's look. This is one that I'll have to take a look at. Cybin Inc. A leading life sciences company. Maybe I'll have to do a video on them for you. See what else they got here. Goes public on the NEO. The NEO is awesome. It's a boutique exchange. Really nice people. Although I do think that, you know, for Mindmed to really get that hype like we saw with Compass or NEO, that they will need to get onto the NASDAQ. But that's okay. We can do it. Take a look at Shroom. Won't sell until after NASDAQ listing. I'm with you on that one, buddy. I'm with you on that one. We got to get there. Hopefully Mindmed, you know, it's more successful than a lot of those green stocks that uplisted and then tanked. I think this time's different. Anyways, guys, it's 3:31, so I'm gonna head out. Thanks so much for watching. Subscribe to Departures Stocks. I will be shooting a new video, and I will be checking that you guys subscribed. Okay, we got 3 subscribers now. Thank you. But subscribe to our new channel. Get this to 1,000. I'm gonna shoot a video right after this. I'll put something exciting together for you. Maybe one on BioHarvest, maybe one on Instacart. I'm not too sure. But we'll talk about some exciting stocks, and smash the like button. Drop us some comments. And that's it for your Friday live stream. I enjoyed it, guys. I enjoyed it. Hope you guys have a fantastic Friday. What are you guys doing this weekend? Any plans? That's the last question I'm going to ask. Any plans for the weekend? Thanks. Take care. Sorry, we're just waiting it out now. If nothing, partying. Mitch is partying. I am operating this weekend. Nice, Mitch. Sounds good, man. All right. So, guys, yeah, that's it.